I'm addicted to your walk, and I like the way you talk. I am hooked on your smile. Oh, won't you linger just a while? Baby, I'm telling you what's up, 'cause I just can't get enough, and you could be my honey child.
And now, Z-Flash is proud to present your headliner for this evening, all the way from New Orleans, Louisiana. Born and raised there, tonight she's here just for you, the greatest audience in the world. Please welcome Queen of the Night, Le Petit Dynamo, Le Chanteuse Limité, the Vamp of the Vieux Carré, New Orleans cool jewel, bijou of the bayou, set in 24-karat Creole gold, Miss Sybil Gage.
This is Sybil Gage. Sybil, welcome.
Sweet. Thank you. High five. I had no idea
I
that
know,
I was
right?
the first guest on Z-Flash. So I'm so honored.
I like to keep everybody on their toes.
Oh, I'm on my toes now.
Now, everybody knows you from around this area now. We're so lucky because you moved here.
Yes.
But how did you end up here in Vero Beach? Or in this area, I should say.
Well, I've been like in Vero Beach about 2 years now, but even before that, we played for 2 years at a club called Bodega Blue that's on 14th Avenue. So I really gained a lot of followers and fans from being there for those years. And it was a little tiny, well-packed club full of art. And,
oh, sure, right on
cool
14th
place,
Avenue.
Yeah. And now, you know, that we're living here, that those people don't have to go so far to see us.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay, so now let's jump back a little bit. You're from New Orleans.
I'm born and raised in New Orleans.
Like real New Orleans.
Yes, I am a native. The first soil that my feet touched was New Orleans soil. Oh, yes, it was.
Very cool. So you grew up with jazz and blues and all the greats and stuff.
I think they're great, absolutely. I mean, I did. I grew up very close to all the people that are great today, like the Neville Brothers and the late James Booker and Professor Longhair and all those people that that have seeped out into and become household names, I would hope, at this time.
Well, you do. Now, who were some of your idols when you were growing up? When you were a little kid and you were going, before you even thought about music, maybe you always thought about music, but was there like the one person or one group or one place that you heard something that made it click and you said, that's what I want to be?
Well, you know, early on we listened, as you probably did. You don't just become who you are. So early on, I listened to my dad and my mother's music, and they were listening to. I can remember seeing these things spinning around on the turntable. They were listening to James Booker. He had the song out called Gonzo. Aaron Neville had a great tune out that was written by the late Alan Toussaint called "Over You," and it was all about someone killing someone if they left.
Oh, lovely.
You know, yes. There'll be some sad talking, gonna be some slow walking. Over you, pretty baby, if I ever hear you say we're through. Da-na-na-na-na-na. You know, those kind of real riffy songs that were just instantly, you liked them. Barbara George had a song out that I actually performed called You Talk About Love. So all those old 60s R&B tunes were my first introduction into hookish music. You know, music that had a, you know, I remember like everybody else. I loved the Beatles because anybody that was instant and magnanimous and everybody was cheering them on.
And you're well traveled too. You spent time in New York, in Manhattan.
Lots of time, yes, yeah, 25 years.
And you still go.
Yes, I went to NYU. It was a dream of mine to be part of the New York scene. So I ended up going there, and I studied film cinematography, and and I loved it. And my son still lives in New York, and we go very often till it gets to be cold. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm a coward. I don't like the cold.
I know. That's why I never see you there, because I only go when it's cold.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It has to be cold.
Oh, wow. No, it has to be like June for me. And even then, I'm like checking the temperature. Like, what was it like the day before yesterday, though?
Yeah, right. You know. See, we're just pretending to wear cool weather clothes because it's Thanksgiving right around the corner.
Exactly.
And we're so thankful. I'm very thankful to have met you.
A long time ago, too. We've known each other.
Time ago.
I met you at Heidi's, did I not?
Yep. It was at Heidi's.
Years ago. Heidi's Jazz Club in Cocoa Beach, one of the best.
It's so much, and their food's excellent too.
Yeah.
Not that I'm giving her a plug because she's so far away and she's doesn't have a commercial on our show yet.
And I'm not there.
We got to talk about that though, don't we?
Yes.
But anyways, it's an absolute wonderful place, and that's where I first met you. And I don't know if if you were living here then or not.
No, absolutely not. No, I was probably in Cocoa Village, which is another nice little spot if there's people out here living in Florida that look for places. Cocoa Village is like a tiny French Quarter is what I used to call it.
I've never been.
Yeah. Oh, you really? Oh
really?
My gosh, you've got to go. I think you absolutely love it.
So what are the things, now that you're moved, you're here on the Treasure Coast.
Settled.
You're settled. You're not going to move again.
I don't know about that.
Ever.
No. I may, in fact, go back to New Orleans. It is the dream to go back there and just write.
Well, it is. I love it there. I visited, I visit my friends there all the time. We were talking about.
But you never remember it when you come back.
No, this is true, but that's for a whole nother show. But no, we, on the Treasure Coast, and you're here, what are the one thing that you just love about it here?
Well, I love the nightlife. I love the people that I've met. I love the people that are devoted to my music. I'm kind of different from a lot of people. I do not quite jazz, not raucous loud blues, but yet in fact it is jazz. It's a traditional New Orleans jazz, or it's a New Orleans R&B, and lots of original music. And the blues is the blues of not the electric, B.B. King and Muddy Waters and all that, but it's the blues of Sippy Wallace, of Laverne Baker, of that era of blues ladies, and they were certainly of Ma Rainey, of Billie Holiday, and this is certainly blues, but it is it's a more feminine blues. I'm not trying to have the edge of a superwoman.
It's been civilized.
Definitely.
Oh.
You don't have your civilized shirt on.
No, my mother took it. My mother takes everything from me. She has all my CDs. You have several CDs out. This one is Nola Calling.
You have Nola Calling, yeah. That's
and the one I was looking for, you have another CD called Red.
That's my very first CD, Red, yeah.
Now, Red is probably, and it's also the title, name to the title track of the CD.
Yes, a song I wrote called Red, yeah.
Isn't that probably the most requested song?
It is, and who knew? I had no idea. I mean, you never know what songs are going to be songs that you will have to sing. So songwriters out there, be careful when you write a song. Red's one of the songs I enjoy playing. There's another one that people absolutely love. It's a song I wrote about pickles. I haven't recorded it yet, but when I first did it, it was a lark. It was fun, and it gets as many requests as Red does.
And that song, La 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 La, that's all I know.
That's not me. That's a song called Bad Girl, and it actually was written by Lil Hardin Armstrong, who was Louis Armstrong's second wife. And back then it was called Brown Girl. And then the Jive City Bombers started doing this song, and they called it Bad Boy back in the 50s. And they actually made it a hit. And then I kind of reversed it and called it Bad Girl.
Yeah. Oh, so that's an.
But it all started with Miss Lil Hardin Armstrong.
But you have so many great original songs, though. I mean, of course, the one we're playing in the background is Honey Child.
Honey Child, yeah.
Now, and there's so many just great songs. And now you've got a new, not new, you've been working on a new project, a new CD, new songs, all original music.
Yes.
And tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I've gotten about 6 songs down. It's just, it costs a lot of money to record, and it takes so much time, and thankfully I've been busy, but it will be an EP probably of about 7 or 8 songs, all original, and they range from like a New Orleans style to a blues style to almost rock, and a boogie woogie, so it's pretty much encompasses a lot of the styles that that you would hear if you come to a concert.
That's very exciting, and I have a little sneak peek of one of the CDs that we'll talk about that next time, or maybe when you're more working on the rest of it.
Yes, and I can give you the newest.
And there's you've collaborated with some famous people on this.
I've tried, yeah. You know, it's nice to be working with people that are used to writing and arranging and playing, and you know, you get some very good musical input. So you know, I'm always happy to be in the presence of other people's greatness.
But that's why I have all you as my
as well
friends,
as you,
all my
you know,
singers and actors
Yes.
and everybody. They're all my friends because I have absolutely no talent whatsoever. How do we get a hold of you? How do people get these CDs?
The simplest way is to come see me, but really, I'm on iTunes, I'm on Amazon, I'm on CD Baby, any place where you can buy major CD, you know, you can find me. You can Google me. I love it when you do that. On sybilgage.com, that's my website, and it has my schedule there. There's some photographs. There's videos. I also have Sybil Gage's official YouTube channel, because a lot of people put videos up that they're at the concerts and they are having a wonderful time, and they'll have their cell phones up and you'll hear like people in the background, and they'll upload it to YouTube right away. So in order to stop that noise from going on, I have some very nice videos that I'm comfortable with you going to see at Sybil Gage's official YouTube channel.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for coming in, and happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving to you, everything. Thank you for Lane, for having me on also. It's a very nice studio you have here.
But you're so beautiful. You looked awesome. Thank you, Sybil Gage, and thank you all for tuning in to the first edition of Z Flash.
Good luck with that, Martin.
And you think you can deliver, honey, be my honey child. If you wanna see me shiver, and you think you can deliver, you can be my honey child. Come on now, be my honey child. Yeah, be my honey child. Now, be my honey child.